What's up, y'all? It's your girl, and I'm back for another video.
They don't know about us, babe. They don't know about us. They can think what they want, baby, but they don't know one thing. Even if they did have a glimpse of our truth, they wouldn't know about us. No, they wouldn't know about us. They don't get it, babe. Living in a cruel world, it's a rare thing to do just what we do, love. Hold your head high and do it by your own terms. They don't get it, babe. No, they don't get it, babe. They don't know about us, babe. They don't know about us. They can think what they want, babe.
In my bathroom, of course. It's the quietest place, most lit place, and just most convenient place to do this right now. I just hopped off of a live stream, so if you were able to make it, girl, you're the real MVP. Really quick, I want to give you guys an update on what's going on with the whole, is hubby going to be invited to the delivery? Is he going to be able to be there? If not, who's going to be there? Am I going to be by myself? All those questions, you know what I'm saying? Let's just do a quick recap for everybody who hasn't been a part of this whole journey. A few weeks ago, me and my husband split. He actually decided to up and walk the fuck out. Yes, girl, I know. I'm irritated about it too. Since then, there's been a lot of ups and there's been a lot of downs, and there's been a lot of confusion, and there's been a lot of bullshit and a lot of different things that have gone on. It's kind of devastating because I am due to have our third boy, my 9th baby, at the end of August. So it's been really difficult. It's been really hard trying to prepare myself mentally. I haven't had much time at all to process this breakup, to kind of get my head around it, or to make any plans to be by myself. All I know is that I don't appreciate the fact that I have to be by myself, and that my mom is gonna help me. Thank God she's out here. She can help me with the kids while I need to be in the hospital with Onyx, but that leaves me by myself. We all know that childbirth and delivery are, there's risks with everything, and you just don't want to be by yourself. I always tell people, have an advocate with you. Now that I'm older and wiser, when I was younger, I was like, girl, I'll be fine. I'll just go have the baby by myself. I'll call you guys when he's here. No trouble, no worry, But as I've gotten older, I really realized, it's important to have an advocate there for you, just to make sure that all the I's are dotted and all the T's are crossed. No one's pushing you into something that you don't want to be pushed into, or not listening to you when you need to be listened to. Now, fortunately for me, in my past, I've never had an experience where I felt like I wasn't being listened to, or I was being pushed into something that I didn't want to be, I didn't want to have. So thank God for that. But I'm just thinking of all these articles I'm reading, all these stories that I'm hearing of Black women who did not have great experiences with childbirth and delivery, with labor and delivery, and some of which passed away and things like that, just because they weren't being taken seriously, or they didn't know their rights and things like that. And I just said, you know what? It scared me, being a pregnant Black woman in America, where we are extremely, extremely at higher risk for complications, for any type of complications, whether it be because our needs aren't being met, or we don't know, we just have a lack of education of what our rights are, what we can and cannot do, or what we, whatever. And I'll talk more about this in another video that I have coming up as far as the baby update and things like that. And he doesn't understand how important it is to be there to support his wife. So I'm gonna go ahead and figure something else out. What can I do? Who can I call? First I started thinking, well, maybe my brother can come out here and maybe he can stay with the kids. My mom could stay with me at the hospital. But then it's like, she would probably be more comfortable at home with the kids. My brother, I can't have him come to the hospital with me. He's a man. I mean, I could, but if I have anybody I could call, and who's in this state. I don't know anybody who's in this state who would really just take the time to be there for me. Well, I'm lying. I probably could call like Carrington. I have a few friends out here who probably would come sit with your girl, which I probably will still do that. For the ladies who aren't out here, my friends and family who aren't out here, it's like, it's hard. I found a doula. Now, the doula that I found, I love her. We've been in talks actually since the beginning of my pregnancy, like literally a few weeks into my pregnancy of me finding out I was like messaging her. The beginning of the whole pregnancy, I was like, you know what? I'm new here. I don't know how to navigate the healthcare system out here. I don't know what hospitals are good to deliver at. I don't know what doctors have a really good recommendation or who to stay away from. I was like nervous. In Colorado, I know where to go to, who to stay away from, or who's good and who's like, kind of shady. I was just like lost in translation and I was scared. Even though old buddy cuz, AKA hubby, BKA that nigga, excuse my language. You know, he was here. I was planning for him to be there and for me to have a doula. My labor and delivery with Junebug and Blaze. He was there. He was present. I had somebody there with me. It's just that he's a man. He was sitting there. He was kind of like just hanging out, you know, chatting with me, kind of keeping my mind off of some things. He would come over and hold my hand if I needed him to, but he's not a birth partner. You know what I'm saying? And I know some men are really, really good with the birthing process and the labor and delivery process, and they're really like embracing and things like that. That was not who I was with. He just kind of sat there on the side, and he was there. If I needed a conversation, I could conversate with him. If I needed to talk to him and get my mind off things, I could. So he was there, you know what I'm saying? His body was physically there. It's just that I didn't get a whole bunch of support. I had to kind of go through a lot by myself. So even when we were on better terms, I was looking for a doula. I came across a doula and I got a recommendation for her. She turned out to be a really nice person, sweet lady, everything like that. Then I was thinking, well, how much does a doula really cost? And is it a service that I really need? This is my 9th child. Do I need to get fancy? I know it seems like one of those things that you, like baby showers, that you only need to do once or twice. If you're having your 1st or 2nd child, you don't, by number 9, do you really need a doula? You know what I mean? That's what I started thinking to myself. I started second guessing myself. And then I was thinking, well, if it costs, you know, a lot of money, I'm going to have hubby there anyway. Hell, he could be my doula. When in actuality, he couldn't. Girl, he had no chance. What I'm saying is just that I just started telling myself, I don't need this. This is a service I don't need to pay for. This is another bill I don't need. So, you know, we talked. We were supposed to meet up a couple times. Like, our schedules kept, like, not matching up, and then it was just like we kind of lost contact because I started thinking to myself, well, I'm not going to keep trying to meet with her if I'm not really trying to do this anyway. I kind of talked myself into changing my mind. So I did that, and you know, as the months go on, I'm thinking about it. I'm just like, nah. I kind of put it at the back of my mind until recently, you know, the whole thing went down. I ended up being by myself, no support and things like that. I haven't had a chance to really sit and process what I'm going to do, who I'm going to do it with, you know, what's going to really happen. All I know is that my mom's going to have to take care of my kids. That's what I know. I'll take care of me. My mom's going to have to take care of my kids. I'll figure out me later. That's what I was thinking. Oh, by the grace of God, I mean, because I don't even know why, because we hadn't talked to each other in months. She messaged me last week and she said, you know, are you still interested in doula services? Did you still need my services? And I said, you know what, girl, you right on time. I do. I need your services. So we met with each other today, and we finally, after all these months, I mean, literally, I messaged her in January, okay? Right after I found out I was pregnant. It just clicked. She's right on schedule. She's right on time for me. Somebody who's there to advocate for me and Onyx and just be there to support us, to make sure that my birth plan is followed to the T. Not to the I, but to the T. Okay, I don't know why I said that. But y'all get it. You don't follow to the T. And that, you know, I'm not being pressured into something that I don't want to be pressured into. We talked about the hospital that I'm delivering at. And although it's a good hospital, I've heard nothing but good things about this hospital. And trust me, I've done my research. She also let me know that it is also one of the hospitals in this city that is most commonly known for handing out C-sections. You know, for people who don't need a C-section, it's crazy to just be thrown into one. So, you know, we had that conversation, and it was just like, she's just like, I will make sure that everything that you want to happen will happen, and everything that I don't want to happen won't happen. And I just feel like completely supported, and I'm blessed to have found her. Her rate is amazing. I think it's totally worth it. And she's like, you know what? Once you have a doula, if you choose to ever have any children, which I don't want to have any more kids, but if you ever chose to have any more kids, you will never want to have a baby without a doula again. And that to me was like, wow. But the way she was explaining, like how she'll bring a diffuser and the oils, and she'll do massages, and she has all of these pain relieving techniques, all of that stuff to me is like, oh, I want that. You know, I want somebody to be there for me. I want somebody to be there who's not a doctor, who's not a nurse, who's just zoned in on what I need. You know, who's trained to know what I'm gonna need. That's what I need. You know what I'm saying? So, girl, I locked that down and paid for that today. I said, girl, you don't even got to give me time to think. I got you. I need you right now. So, I have her scheduled. She's gonna come and help me out. I don't know. I forgot to tell her that I'm a vlogger. That didn't come up. But I will tell her, and then if she's comfortable with being on the camera, then you guys may see her. If she's not comfortable, then I'm not gonna, you know, force her or try to, you know, sneak her on there. But I definitely wanted to let you guys know that I will not be alone. And although I wish my husband and me were on better terms so that he could be there to experience this, because it doesn't matter how many you have, each time is special in its own way. We just, you know the rest of it. The rest is history. Y'all get what I'm talking about. Being far away from family and friends, being far away from home, having my first child in a state that I'm not familiar with. It's nice to have somebody who you can trust to be there for you, to advocate for you. And she said she'll even be there, you know, for a while after the baby's born for me. I'm talking about when I come home and everything. So yeah, y'all, I think that's basically it. I just wanted to let you guys know that I will be having somebody there to support your girl during labor and delivery. It's important to have an advocate. So if you are somebody who's like me, who is a single mother, who's by yourself, who just went through some things, or you're away from family and friends, please try to find somebody, even if it's not a doula, try to find somebody who's there just to advocate for you and what you want and your labor and your delivery and for your child, your baby. Because let me tell you how important that is. It is so very important, okay? To have somebody there to advocate. Their only job is to advocate for you. Not to hang out and eat Skittles and go down to the cafeteria while you're in labor. No, girl, their only mission is to sit there, drink water, eat ice chips, and zone in on you. You see what I'm saying? I'm excited, and I really appreciate all of you guys for checking in on me and making sure that I'm okay. I love everybody who asked me to add more things to the registry, as if you guys did not spoil Onyx and myself enough. You guys said, put some more stuff on the registry. I said, girl, well, hey, man. I'm not gonna, look, you ain't got to tell me twice, y'all. I'm gonna put some more stuff on that registry. So check the link down in the description box below. We got a few more weeks before Onyx gets here. We could be even more prepared than we thought we was prepared for. You know what I'm saying? Okay, guys, I love you guys. Thank you so much for rocking with your girl. We have hit 90K subscribers. 10K more, and we are at 100,000 subscribers. Y'all, please do your girl a favor. Please make sure you go down and hit the subscribe button down below. Support your girl. Let's go ahead and cross that finish line to 100K, y'all. Okay, we could do it. 10 more K. That's nothing. We've already gotten here. We are here, okay? Thank you so much for watching all of the vlogs. I will see you guys next vlog. Bye.